This video is brought to you in part by Backyard Wrestling History. Go and subscribe to their channel. Enjoy.
So, we're all parents in some sort of capacity. I'm the only actual parent here, but we're all parents in a capacity. And I always say parents because, I mean, we're raising children here, right?
Thank you for that.
We're all raising children here. How do you try to? Well, you already said you have, but have you tried to get your kids into watching wrestling or enjoying wrestling?
Yeah, I've taken my stepdaughter and my stepson to wrestling shows over the years. I took my stepdaughter Caitlin when she was really young. I used to take her to indie shows. You know, she'd get super into it. She'd get excited. I would do videos with Pro Wrestling Revolution. She'd tag along with me. She'd get in a ring and run the ropes and roll around and mess around with some of the wrestlers there. So she had a lot of fun doing that. We'd watch WrestleMania and like, I wouldn't know who Logan Paul or all these other celebrities are, but she does. She's like, oh my God, it's so-and-so. So
Right.
She's not like into it the way I'm into it, but she'll watch it if it's on. She'll go to a wrestling show. She has fun when we go.
Yeah. Right. So my oldest, when she was smaller, she was a huge fan of Triple H. She used to always sing that theme song.
That's very telling.
Time to play the game. She loved that theme song. My second daughter, she will watch it if she sees me watching and she wants to hang out with me, you know, but she's not really into it. And my baby, she doesn't watch wrestling because, well, she's a baby. So, you know, I got a question for you, Phil.
Okay.
If your kids got into backyard wrestling, would you be open to support it, or would you just be like, hell no?
I mean, I'd be open to support it because I'd feel like a hypocrite if I didn't. You know? But I would also like pass on my words of wisdom and be like, don't be dropping people on their heads. You know, make sure, you know, safety is first and foremost. Make sure you guys are looking out for each other. You guys are supposed to work together to protect each other, you know. So I would definitely pass on all the things I had to learn the hard way,
Right.
and give some words of wisdom. But yeah, I'd support it because, I mean, all the cool things in my life have come from backyard wrestling. I wouldn't deprive anybody of that.
Right, naturally. What about you, Joaquin?
Honestly, it's the same. Whenever Amira wants to do something that I think is healthy and good for her within the parameters of reason, and you can have a safe backyard wrestling environment, as controversial as that may sound. She is a natural athlete. I think she'd be fine at it. She's, at least in that aspect, I'd be curious to see what she would be like on the mic, to be honest. But yeah, I would support her. I would now also give her the same words of wisdom that I that from things I've observed and things I've learned coming up in it. And honestly, I would even suggest that having some mentorship and some guidance for the entire group that she assembles would be good. Like, so yeah, no, if anything, like, absolutely go ahead and have fun, but like make sure that you're safe, and this is how we kept safe. So
okay, so would you actually meet the group if they started doing backyard wrestling? Would you want to meet the group before they got business started?
yes,
Why so?
I like, when I wanted to join Phil's Backyard Federation, the first thing my mom said was, well, I got to meet his mother.
Okay.
you know, just to get to know, like, who is my kid going to be around, where, you know, get a feel for it. Like, and she, off of her own judgment, decided that his mom was good people and Phil was good people, and I was going to be all right here. And then, after a couple of meetings, I think, my grandfather came around, talked to his mom once, and, and then that was that, what I mean? Then there was trust. And I would come home and I would tell my folks, like, this is who we have wrestling with us this week. This is what these people are like, and they would listen. And I think if they thought that there was some problematic stuff as far as personalities, and, well, we don't think that person's very nice, you probably shouldn't spend time, they probably would have said something. And it's the same thing with that, where it's like, I wouldn't want to meet some people,
Right.
At least in the initial start. But and trust that she's making good decisions about who she's around. Yeah, I definitely want to know. It's a safety issue.
Right,
you know?
right.
So,
Thank you for watching this clip. Stay tuned for further clips, and if you missed the last one, go check it out. Till then, go check out Backyard Wrestling History, and as a reminder that kindness is always free, and I'm cheap as fuck. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, stay mad, my Hatters.